Greetings, greetings, my people, and indeed welcome to the New Zealand banknote currency series, and indeed welcome to the second in the series, your 50 New Zealand dollar note. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let us all dive on in and analyze the details of the 50 New Zealand dollar banknote, starting from the security features to the artistic illustrations, as well as the person depicted on the face of the $50 New Zealand banknote. And with that, let us all dive on in. Alright, welcome back, my people, and we'll start with the security feature. The security features of the New Zealand banknotes do follow the feel, look, and tilt process, and we will be running you guys through all the processes one by one, starting from the look tilt process. Alright, following the $100 New Zealand banknote which we showcased on this channel, which is the Biwa Rikikum Staka NZ YouTube channel, we have the color changing bird and fern. So the bird is here and the fern is in behind. Even when you look, you can see the shape of the fern in behind. So yeah, this is your fern here. Anyways, so if you look at the shellhito of the bird and you hold the note up to the light, you will see the fern window from the back of the note shining through, as I have already explained. So as we move the note, the color inside the bird changes and a bar rolls diagonally across the shape of the bird. Yes, incredible. Anyways, moving on to the look tilt analysis, we can see that on this window we have something called a holographic number, or let me say holographic numbers, the reverse 0550 0550 as you tilt the note. And we have your holographic bird as well here. It does change color as we tilt it, showing the authenticity of the security feature. Also, we have the map of New Zealand. So the map of New Zealand has bright colors when you tilt it. And also there is also a security feature called reversal numeral. So when we tilt the note, inside the map of New Zealand, we can also see the numbers flipping around 0550. Incredible. And also we have two silver ferns, big one in behind the map of New Zealand. Their colors do change as well, they shine when you put the light on it. And we have a 3D number, a clever number, looks 3D but should feel flat anyways, but yeah, it is a 3D feature on it. And we have an embossed number here. So below these holographics we have the denomination of the note embossed here, as you guys can see. All right, moving on to the feel, look feature. Always remember the feel, look, and tilt of the banknote to actually see that it is genuine. And one of the main feature of the feel, look is actually the raised ink. So when we feel the raised ink on the front and back of the note, we know that on the front of the banknote we have this large number here, and when we feel it, yeah, it does feel a bit abrasive from the other areas of the note because of the raised ink. Even the portrait of this particular guy here, I think his name is Ngata, but I will get to that in the later analysis. Sir Aspirana Ngata. So yeah, that portrait of his actually feels raised, feels a bit abrasive as well. Also the words Reserve Bank of New Zealand, Tepu Tea Matua also feels incredibly abrasive here. Yeah, so even on the back side of the note is also a large number here, large $50 denomination, 50 New Zealand dollar denomination. It feels abrasive. It is raised. Even the bird as well feels extremely abrasive, and the word New Zealand, or Aotearoa is the Maori name for New Zealand. It does feel abrasive. So it is a unique texture that should feel familiar from the previous notes. And the best of them, which you guys shouldn't miss, is the security feature associated with flashing a UV light on the 50 New Zealand dollar note, and it is just next to the top right hand side of the Pororangi meeting house in the feature. So it's just somewhere here. And let me get my UV light, get it on. It is on, and I shine it on it. Wow, voila, this is the security feature associated with the 50 New Zealand dollar banknote. So I don't know if there is any other security feature like this on this note. I doubt it. That is the only place that you get this security feature. All right, so yeah, it is incredible. All right, let's go through the features of this particular side of the 50 New Zealand dollar banknote, starting with the portrait of Sir Aspirana Ngata. Sir Aspirana Ngata from 1874 to 1950 played a significant role in the revival of the Maori people. So for you guys who do not know who the Maori people are, they are the indigenous people of this country, Aotearoa. So same way when you go to Australia, you see the Aboriginal people. So they are the indigenous people before the colonization and the invasion and rest of them. Yeah, we'll keep that to the minimum for another series. Anyways, yeah, so he did play a significant role in the revival of the Maori people and the culture during the early years of the 20th century. He was the first Maori to graduate from a New Zealand university and an elected member of Parliament for 38 years. Alrighty, moving on to this feature here, which is actually called your Pororangi Meeting House. So the Pororangi Meeting House was first built in 1888 and designed by Major Ropata Wahawaha. It is significant for the Ngata family as it is located next to the original Ngata family home and Waiomatatini Marae. I've explained what a marae is in the 100 New Zealand dollar note. This is actually a marae. Actually, it looks similar to this. So this is actually a marae. If I'm not wrong, correct me in the comment section below. It is like a house which has been carved out of wood, serves as a religious and socio-cultural purpose for the Pacific Islander community. Anyways, yeah, let us move on. Anyways, so yeah, it is located next to the original Ngata family home and the Waiomatatini Marae near to Ruatoria. It is a showcase of Maori art. So for those of you who wish to visit New Zealand, you can visit the Bay of, I think Bay of, is it Islands or Hawke's Bay? One of those areas where they usually have the Treaty of Waitangi. They do allow people to go into this marae. They do have dance and some cultural events which are not allowed to actually take photos or videos about. So yeah, it is a good cultural experience if you plan to make your way to New Zealand. Yeah, just go to the Treaty of Waitangi. I don't know where it is, whether it's Hawke's Bay or Bay of Islands or Bay of Plenty. My memory is not working quite well, so apologies. Anyways, looking at flipping Let me see what has gone wrong here. Okay, Adrian Orr, that is still the governor of New Zealand, so he has actually retained his position. That is interesting. All right, anyways, yeah. Let's keep moving. Alrighty. Looking at the other side of this note, we can see the kokako, which is your blue wattled crow. So the kokako or the blue wattled crow, the binomial nomenclature name is Caleas wilsoni. So it is actually a large native bird with a distinctive bluish gray body, a black face mask, and sky blue wattles. The variety on the note is the North Island kokako, so this one is based in the North Island. Your Auckland, your Whangarei, your Kerikeri, going up north to Cape Reinga. So that's what the North Island means. Anyways, looking at the background feature is actually something called Pureroa Forest Park. So your Pureroa Forest Park, located in the central North Island, stretches for 78,000 hectares. It is one of the most ecological significant forests in New Zealand and home to a large population of kokako. And last but not the least to touch on is actually your sky blue mushroom. The binomial nomenclature name is Entoloma hochsteteri. That's a mouthful. So this particular mushroom does grow throughout New Zealand. It is notable for its bright blue color, which fades with age. Alrighty, my people, I believe that concludes the end of the second in the series of the New Zealand banknote currency series, your 50 New Zealand dollar. I believe I have missed what this pattern is. I don't know. I have actually missed the analysis on it, but that is alright. You can always get what it means in the 100 New Zealand dollar note, which I have reviewed. But anyways, if you have enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up, a like. It does boost the channel because of the YouTube algorithm. It is always food for the YouTube algorithm. And indeed, if you are a returning viewer and not yet a returning subscriber, if you always come here to view all the magnificent things I will do showcase to you guys on a day-to-day basis, do me a massive favor. Hit that subscribe button in whichever device you are watching from. Please go log on in, hit the subscribe button. It does help the channel quite a lot. Thank you very much for that. Anyways, I just realized that after the video I hadn't actually shown the old one and the new 50 New Zealand dollar notes together, so I said let me slide this in at the very end. And this is what it looks like. I believe the same security feature. Let me see if the two of them do have the UV light effect. Just give me a moment. Let me get my UV light. So the UV light only applies to the new notes, not the old one. Alright, that's interesting. Anyways, yeah, that is all I have with regards to the old 50 New Zealand dollar note and the new one. Thank you. A very big thank you to each and every one of you for stopping by and watching yet another of my coin showcasing video. If you have enjoyed, I am pleased to have showcased this to you, and with that, I'll definitely see you guys in the next video. Thank you.